Hello and welcome. I'm Claire from Smeg.
And I'm Dave from Lavazza.
Today we're going to go beyond the basics to help you master the art of coffee at home. Between the two of us, we will guide you through everything from bean selection to machine settings so that you can enjoy barista level coffee in your own kitchen.
So let's start with the foundations, and that of course is the coffee itself. So at Lavazza, we source coffee from all across the equatorial belt. So that's Central and South America, Africa and Southeast Asia. And each of these origins brings unique flavors and qualities. So whether they're going to be rich, chocolatey and nutty, or bright, fruity and floral, there's something for everyone.
And am I right thinking, Dave, it's not just about the bean, but it's also about the roast?
Absolutely. So when you roast coffee, typically lighter roasts will exhibit higher levels of acidity, so expect much sharper, fruitier notes. Roasting the coffee darker reduces that acidity, making the coffee more biscuity, chocolatey, nutty, more intense, spicy and more bitterness. So
what beans would you recommend for an espresso versus a filter versus a cold brew?
Okay, well, typically for espresso, and of course it completely varies, it's up to your own preferences, but espresso being such a short, concentrated drink, it tends to suit medium roasts and sometimes even darker roasts, because otherwise the acidity of light roast can be too much for some people. For filter coffee and cold brew, light roasted coffees and 100% Arabicas can often be a better choice, as you get to appreciate the unique qualities that that particular species and origin brings.
Great, so while Lavazza offers a variety of expertly crafted coffee blends to suit different drinks and personal preferences, here at Smeg we focus on giving you the right tools to bring those flavours to life. Our range of coffee machines supports different brewing methods, so from a manual espresso to bean to cup. So whether you're just starting your coffee journey or you're a seasoned home barista, there's going to be a machine to match your lifestyle.
Today we are going to focus on Espresso Barista Intenso, a traditional Italian style coffee that has been specifically designed to be used with espresso machines. Now this coffee, along with the EGF03, are just one of many in our collection. But the tips we're going to show you today can be applied to all coffees and different coffee machines. So if you're curious about the full range of Lavazza blends and Smeg coffee machines, check out the link in the description.
Smeg's EGF espresso machine is designed for precision and consistency. It features a dual thermoblock system, and that's a heating system, one for the milk and one for the steam, so you can switch between one to the other very, very quickly. Plus, it has a built-in conical burr grinder and a professional 58mm portafilter for that true barista control.
So this sort of control and precision is crucial for espresso. It really is a fiddly little drink, and if the temperature or the pressure varies from shot to shot, you get wildly different flavors getting extracted from your coffee. So the balance and consistency of your espresso is fundamental.
The EGF also gives you adjustable grind settings, programmable shot volumes, and for temperature and pre-infusion profiles. So perfect for customizing your brew to match your beans and your taste.
Okay, so let's make that double espresso, that base of all the drinks in a cafe menu. We're going to start by grinding 16 grams of coffee using the integrated grinder. We're going to need a fine setting for this, so I would start around about here. That's a number 5 on this grinder. We're going to then distribute those grounds evenly in the basket, and that's going to help for an even extraction.
Next, we tamp the coffee, and you need to ensure you've got a firm pressure. What we're doing here is compacting the grounds to give consistent resistance. This ensures uniform water flow through the puck, avoids channeling, and helps build that rich crema. So let's lock that portafilter into place and see if we've got the pressure correct using the manometer on the front of the machine.
So we're going to aim to extract 35 grams of espresso in around 25 to 30 seconds. Now, if you get that amount in a faster time, your grind is too coarse. If you get that amount in a slower time, your grind is too fine. So adjust the grind setting and repeat this process until you get the right amount of espresso in the right time.
Wow, it smells amazing.
It really does. You really can tell a lot about how good that shot's going to be just by watching the pour. Now, for this specific coffee in the cup, we're looking for a thick golden crema, a heavy mouthfeel with tons of sweetness up front and that lovely balanced acidity on the end.
Now for the milk. Whilst we're preparing the milk, let's place the espresso on the warmed top. This will help hold the temperature of the coffee. This particular machine actually has 2 variable settings to help you give that precise control when you're frothing the milk. But importantly, use cold, fresh milk and a stainless steel jug so you can feel the temperature. And when it comes to looking after that steam wand, make sure you purge it before and after, and it keeps the machine processing and keeping it clean and hygienic.
This is a really good important point about using fresh milk. So once you have that, you want to keep the tip of the wand just below the surface, as you want to incorporate the air gradually in a spinning motion to build tiny microfoam for the best silky texture. Now, if your milk is too bubbly, typically your wand is too close to the surface, you're putting in too much air. No foam at all or a loud screaming noise, the wand is too deep, you're not putting in any air at all. You want to foam the milk first and then heat it to around 50 to 60 degrees. Any hotter, you'll lose all that important sweetness.
Delicious and so simple. And here's a top tip: always store your beans in an airtight container, away from light and moisture, to preserve their freshness. And only add the amount you plan to use into the hopper, so that every shot starts with the best possible flavour and aroma.
It's as simple as that.
So thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more coffee tips.